Yes. What's going on, guys and girls? Today, I have a good one for you guys, all right? We're going to talk about 17 trading tips that's going to help you master this game. Now, today, I'm not going to talk about trading strategies, right? I'm going to talk about things that's going to help you mentally, okay? Because if your mind is not right, you would never get to that high level, okay? You would never become a master trader. So that's what we're going to talk about, right? So if you're new to this channel, my name is Ben, aka Day Trading Addict. I've been trading for 14 years, so you definitely want to follow this channel. Now let's go over these 17 tips that will help your trading, all right? So let's go. Okay, so the main theme or the main topic for today is mental capital, right? I'm quite sure some of you guys probably heard of mental capital before, all right? But today I'm going to just go over things that will help you build up your mental capital, because when it comes to trading, we have trading capital and we have mental capital, right? So you want your mental capital to go up the same way you want your trading capital to go up. So before we even dive deep, what is mental capital? Well, to me, mental capital is all about keeping your stress levels as low as possible so you can be able to trade the right way. When you open up your laptop, you look at your charts, you want to be alert, you want to be focused, right? And you can't do that if your mind is not right. And the reason why you want to keep your stress level as low as possible is because if you don't, it's going to hurt your mental capital, okay? So let's look at this whiteboard real quick. So let's say that, you start trading, you start to build confidence, whatever, and your confidence is going up, right? So this is your mental capital right here. Your mental capital is going up. So next thing you know, you maybe get on a losing streak, and then doubts start to come in, and then you get scared, you don't want to take any more trades, and then your mental capital is going down, and then you start to lose confidence, right? And next thing you know, you're scared to trade, okay? This is why it's very important to protect your mental capital, because if you don't, your confidence is going to be really, really low, and you don't want to trade at that level because you're never ever going to trade the right way, right? So let's go over the first tip. Stop hanging around negative people, right? I know you probably heard this before, right? But stop hanging around negative people. I'm talking about the negative people that talk bad about your trading, okay? So if you bring up trading and you're talking about trading and they're like, oh, you doing that? Oh, that's gambling. You might as well just stop doing that. You're gonna waste all your money, or you're gonna lose all your money. Those are the people I'm talking about, right? Stop hanging around those people, or stop talking about trading when you are around those people, because what's going to happen is you're going to start to trade, and next thing you know, maybe you are on a losing streak, and then guess what? Their voices are going to pop up inside your head. And you're going to start to hear things like, yeah, I told you can't do this. Yeah, I told you're going to waste your money. Yeah, I told you this is gambling, right? And then you're going to start to say, you know what? Man, they probably are right. Maybe trading is gambling. Maybe I am going to lose all my money, right? So a lot of doubt, a lot of fear is going to creep in subconsciously, okay? You can't control your subconscious. So those thoughts are going to come up automatically. So that's why you have to break away from those negative people, so those negative thoughts won't hang around inside your subconscious, okay? So that's why it's very good to hang around positive people and hang around positive traders, okay? So let's go to the next one, number 2. You have to believe in your strategy, okay? This is a big one, guys, belief, because if you don't believe in your strategy, I don't care how good the strategy is, you're not going to trade it right. You're always going to second guess it, right? Every time you have a loser, oh yeah, see, man, I knew it, man. This strategy is garbage. Meanwhile, the strategy does work. So you have to believe in your strategy, okay? And you have to do the necessary work to collect data, make sure you understand that you have the numbers in front of you, right? The numbers is telling you that the strategy is working because you already did your homework and you know for a fact that the strategy works. So you have to make sure you do that, because if you don't, that's going to affect your mental capital, because you're not going to trade the right way, because you're always going to have some doubts like, oh man, this strategy really doesn't work. I think it works, but I'm not too sure, right? You can't trade like that. Here's a good example. You have traders out here that swear up and down support and resistance doesn't work, trend lines doesn't work, or whatever doesn't work, right? But me personally, I know 7-figure traders, 8-figure traders that actually use support and resistance, trend line breaks, and more, right? And also, I would show people, hey, look at my support and resistance trade. I made $2 grand on that. I made $4 grand on that. I made $3 grand on that, right? And you still have people that would say it doesn't work. I trade live in front of people, right? If you go to my channel, go to my early videos, you will see I have at least maybe 6 live streams. I pressed live on YouTube. I was trading in front of my subscribers, right? And they see me using support and resistance, trend lines, trading live. People will still see that and say, oh, it doesn't work. Believing in your strategy is very, very important, because if you don't believe it doesn't work, guess what? It's not gonna work, right? Just like these other guys that would say, oh, that doesn't work. They would see example after example and they would still say, oh, it doesn't work, right? It doesn't matter how much proof you show them, it's still not good enough. So you don't want to be in that boat, because it's going to be very hard for you to trade like that, and it's going to damage your mental capital because you're always going to doubt yourself. All right, so let's go to number 3. Number 3, get enough sleep. Guys and girls, please get enough rest, because if you don't, you're going to wake up, you're going to be tired, and you're not going to focus. You're not going to be, at your best, okay? And it's going to rob you. And mentally, you're not going to be able to perform at a high level. Okay, so make sure that you get enough sleep. Stop watching these motivational videos that say, man, you don't need to sleep. Forget about sleep. You don't have time to be sleeping. Forget about that, guys. This is real life. You need your sleep, especially if you want to day trade. Please get your sleep. Number 4, have a clear mind before you trade. Okay, and this is very important. Even if you get enough sleep, that's good. But when you wake up, before you get to your desk, you want to have a clear mind. So try not to, go crazy and look at social media and, look at things that are going to distract you. So while you're trading, you're thinking about, oh my gosh, I can't believe that person posted that. So you're not, 100%, focused on trading. You're thinking about all those little clips that you just watched, right, on social media. You're thinking about those and you're not really thinking about your trading. So you want to be, focused. So one thing you could do is just, maybe take a walk around the block, or do some cardio or work out, get your blood pumping so your mind can be clear, so you can focus on your trading, right? Number 5, eat a light breakfast. You don't want to eat a heavy breakfast, because as soon as you get to the chart, right, you're going to be sluggish, you're going to be tired. You know what happens when you eat a lot, right? You get tired, sluggish. You don't want that, guys. You want to be focused. You don't want to be tired at all. So eat a light breakfast. Sometimes I skip breakfast. I just drink water and eat lunch. But you don't have to do that. You can just eat a light breakfast, maybe some fruit or something light, and then trade. All right? So let's go to number 6. Stop making the same mistake over and over and over, guys. Stop it. I can guarantee you 85% of you guys that's watching me right now, if you're not making the same mistake every day, you're probably making the same mistake every week, right? If it's not every day, it's every week. So I want you to stop it, because you're never going to get nowhere, right? That's going to hurt your mental capital if you keep on making the same mistakes, right? If you keep on blowing up your account because you're revenge trading or because you're breaking your rules, right? Guys, that's going to hurt your mental capital. It's going to, make you mad, make you pissed off. So guys and girls, make sure you stop making the same mistakes over and over and over, right? Number 7, after a mistake, get back on track, okay? So what does that mean? So if you make a mistake, don't think about that mistake, all week. Guys, if you made a mistake yesterday and you come to the trading desk today, today's a new day. Forget about that mistake, trade like it's a new day, and look for your setups. And that's it, okay? Because once you focus on the past, it's going to hurt you mentally. Your mental capital is going to go down a lot, because you're going to second guess yourself. You're going to, doubt, like, oh my gosh, should I take this trade? Yesterday was a losing day. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I should take this trade. Stop it, guys, right? If you make a mistake, boom, get right back on track so you can actually trade the right way, right? Number 8, keep reminding yourself that trading is going to take time. This is a big one, guys, because some of you guys come in here, right, and then maybe you have a losing week, or maybe you're not where you want to be at right now, but you are not realizing that trading takes time, right? Like anything else. So chill out. Stop getting mad about, a situation just because you've seen that other trader, okay, posting their profits. You don't know how long that trader has been trading, okay? So keep reminding yourself, if you're down and you had a losing day, or you're not where you want to be at right now, remind yourself, chill out. It's going to take some time. If I keep doing the right thing, I'm going to get there. Okay. So let's go to number 9. Number 9, having too much confidence on one trade idea. Okay. I see it all the time. I see it a lot of times with new traders. They get too cocky. They think, they know it all. And they would say things like, I know the market's going to go down. I know the market's going to go up. Like, bro, relax. You don't know anything, okay? If you think that you know the market's going to go up, why not take all your life savings and put that in that one trade? Because you don't know. That's why you're not doing it, all right? So stop that nonsense. You don't know, okay? Try not to get caught up with one trade, just one trade. Because if you take a big loss on that one trade, guess what? Mentally, it's going to hurt you. So we want to protect our mental capital, right? Number 10, trade a strategy that works. This is a good one, okay? Because a lot of new traders will come and look at YouTube and someone will show them maybe, one strategy, but that strategy might not be a complete strategy. So you have to have a complete strategy, right? So you want to trade a strategy that works, because if you don't, guess what? You're going to be mad all the time because you're losing, right? Now, I want you guys to understand that, you are going to lose in the beginning, even if you have a strategy that works, right? Because you are in the learning phase. And a lot of new traders mix this up, right? They don't understand that there is a learning stage, right? Where you are trying to get used to the strategy. So if you're trying to get used to the strategy, yeah, you are going to lose, right? That's how it is. That's how life is, right? You're going to lose. So a lot of new traders will look at losing, right? Even if they have a good strategy, they will look at their losers and say, oh man, this strategy doesn't work, right? And then we'll hop to another strategy. They don't understand, guys. It takes time to get used to the strategy. So get used to the strategy first. But you first have to create a strategy that works, right? And the way you do that is by back testing and collect data, right? Make sure that your strategy works and go from there. All right, so let's go to number 11. Number 11, have a daily loss limit. Guys, please have a daily loss limit, because if you don't, you might blow up your account in one day, right? So let's say that your max loss for the day, you only wanted to be, $200. Good to have that, because you don't want to just keep on trading and next thing you know, you're losing this, you're losing that. Guys, have a daily loss limit, and as soon as you are at your daily loss limit, close your laptop, go out the house or whatever, stop trading, okay? Because if you keep trading, you're going to dig your hole even bigger, and it's going to mess up your mental capital. Trust me, I've been there where I blew up my account in one day, and it's going to hurt you mentally. It's hard to come back from that, okay, when you blow up your account in one day, especially if you know it wasn't a trading strategy. It was you doing revenge trading, breaking your rules, right? Doing all these unnecessary things, right? So please, guys, have a daily loss limit. Number 12, don't trade too much. And this is a big one, because this can actually drain you mentally. I've been there, guys, where I'm just trading all day and mentally I'm draining. I'm just making trades just because, right? I'm like, oh man, I don't know if that trade, I don't think that's part of my strategy, but I'm gonna take it anyway, right? Guys, you don't have to trade all day. Like today, I only took one trade. Sometimes I only have like one trade idea, and I take that one trade and I'm done for the day. Sometimes I trade a little bit more, but for the most part, I'm taking maybe 1, 2, 3 trades and I'm done. You don't have to trade all day, guys. Trust me, it's gonna drain you mentally, guys. Trust me on this one. Maybe when you build up some more experience, maybe you can trade all day, but even then, you probably don't wanna do that. But guys, trading all day doesn't equal more money. It doesn't. It equals more mistakes. It equals, draining your mind. Trust me, it's going to drain you if you keep on trading. You don't have to do that, right? Number 13, risk less. Yes, this is a big one, especially if you want to protect your mental capital. Because, right, if you take a trade and you're risking too much, man, your stress levels are going to be high. I know probably 80% of you guys that's watching this right now, you're probably risking too much on your trade. So as soon as you take the trade, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous. You're having a lot of doubts. You don't know if it's going to work out. Okay. A lot of times that's because you're risking too much. So you don't have to do that, guys. Risk small. Okay. Gain your confidence, build up your mental capital, and then you can start to add more size. Okay. Number 14, it's okay to not trade at all. This is a great way to protect your mental capital. Okay. Because you don't have to be stressed out. If you don't see no clear setup or a high quality setup, why are you going to stress yourself out trading a low quality setup just because you want to trade? No, guys. Some days I'm looking at the market, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to trade at all. and that will protect your mental capital, okay? Because if you start to take low quality trades and you start to lose money, guess what? You're gonna be mad and your confidence is gonna be really, really low. So protect your capital by not trading if you don't see a high quality setup on your charts, okay? Number 15, be very specific with your trading strategy, okay? Guys, you have to be very specific. You can't just say, okay, every time I see a pin bar in the market, I'm going to trade. You can't do that, guys. That's not a strategy. You have to know the time of the day that you want to trade. You have to know your time frame you want to trade. You have to know, the setups that you're going to use. You have to know, where you're going to exit, where you're going to enter. You have to know, your levels ahead of time. You have to know a whole bunch of things, and you have to be very specific about it. You can't just say, okay, yeah, let me just trade that because it looks good. No, be very specific. And that will help you with your mental capital, because if you're not specific, guess what, right? You're gonna have doubts, right? Because you're not sure. You're like, I don't know. I think this trade is good. You think? Come on, guys. Don't do that. Let's be better than that, okay? Number 16, don't do it all by yourself. So what does this mean? Guys and girls, please do not try to come up with a strategy by yourself, right? You have a lot of good traders out here. You can learn from these good traders. Stop trying to do it by yourself. You can't be a doctor by learning by yourself just by looking at YouTube videos. You can't be a lawyer just by looking at YouTube videos. Learn from someone that's doing this. Stop being cheap. Stop trying to go the free route. Pay for your education, because it's going to help you in the long run, and it's going to help you build up your mental capital, because now you are trading strategies that work. So please make sure you understand that, okay? So let's go to the last one, number 17. Avoid beating up yourself. Man, this is a big one, okay? Some of you guys have a bad day, right? And you're like, man, I'm a loser. Man, I can't do this. Man, nothing never works out for me. Man, why me? I can't believe this. Guys, relax. It's a learning curve. It's okay. Everyone goes through this, right? Yes, you can get mad, here and there, but don't beat yourself up, right? Because if you beat yourself up, you're going to be very insecure. Your confidence is going to be very low, right? You can never, ever trade the right way like that, okay? Especially become a master trader. You can't. Your confidence has got to be high, right? Your mental capital has to be high, guys. So stop beating yourself up. It's okay. You have to understand it's a learning curve. And once you keep on doing the right things over and over, trust me on this one. I'm talking from experience, guys. Keep doing the right things. That's going to build up your confidence, right? So guys, stop beating yourself up. It's okay. You have to understand it's a process, and you will get there if you keep on doing the right things. All right? So that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also join my free Telegram group where I post motivational videos and exclusive discounts for my trade program. If you don't have my trade program by now, make sure you check that out, because it can take your trading to the next level. All the information is below in the description. And if you have a question, please comment below, because I try to answer all your guys' questions. Thanks a lot for your time, and please have a great day.